Hello and welcome everyone to the 2021 SSBB Season 1 prize giving. It's been one hell of a long season and yeah, it's just great to finally come to an end after such a long, hard battle. So tonight what we've got on the cards is we're just going to do prize giving, and we kind of got everybody here on Discord, and yeah, it's going to be quite tricky. We've had some technical issues already, but yeah, we're just going to try and wing it and see how well we can do. So bear with us. We're going to start in a few minutes. All right, we are back. Welcome everybody. Let me just unmute everyone. Unmute myself on Discord. Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us. So we're going to start the proceedings with the first prize overall. I hope everybody can hear me. I'm kind of winging it here between this microphone, the desktop microphone on Discord, and everything else. So our first award for the evening is going to go to our overall champion, and the first award goes to Mr. Brian Reed. Yay! So I'm not sure if anyone on Discord can see. They'll probably see on the live feed, but Mr. Brian Reed, well done, man. Have you got anything you'd like to say?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Brian.
Ah, lovely. Got it working. Yes, how's it going? Thank you.
Yeah, good. We're live. So what would you like to say? I mean, it's been a really good season for you. I mean, you missed a race and you still managed to pull it through in probably one of the more difficult cars, the Lexus, and you know, with everything else. How'd it go for you?
Sorry. Yeah, at the beginning of the season, you never know how things are going to play out. But we had a bit of a strong start, like there. I would say it's due to just being like consistent. Had a few good finishes. It was, but the competitors that you raced against, or that we raced against, everyone was quite strong. You know, you just never know how the races play out. Sometimes you have a good start, sometimes you have a bad start. It's a little bit all over the place, a little bit of luck, and just being consistent, really.
Amazing. That's fantastic, bro. It's really great to hear. So yeah, thank you for your participation, and also I know, well, for everyone else, Mr. Reed is also part of the SSBB management team. So this season we've actually got cash prizes. However, Mr. Reed has taken the very mature approach and said he's not getting a cash prize. So the cash prizes are going to be going to second, third, and fourth places. So thank you, Mr. Reed. You can put yourself on mute again. We're going to go over to ours.
Thank you, and thanks to everyone that's joined and raced and everything like that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's go over to our second overall champion, Mr. McFlurry. Wow, Mr. McFlurry, the man that's kind of always there. always giving everyone a headache. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this view smaller. There we go. So, Mr. McFlurry, well done, sir. You earn yourself a £25 cash prize. What do you say to that?
Well, thank you. And first of all, congratulations to Brian, tough competitor. And even though you missed a round, you still got on top. So it shows that, even if you miss a round, if you're consistent in every single round, it matters. So well done. And well done to everybody else. And thanks for that kind gesture that Brian did. It's awesome. And yeah, £25, at least it's in rands, so it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like £25 in rands, you can buy a house pretty much.
Yeah.
Look, it must be said that the cash prizes have been donated by a member, and we need to say a very, very special thank you to our members. Our specific member for that. The overall prize this year will be revealed a bit later, but that is also quite mega, and we must say a very special thank you to everybody that's involved in putting that together, but we'll reveal that in due course. So let's move on. Third overall for the season goes to Mr. Alex Wilmot. I don't know if Alex is joining us. He should be here in the group. Well done, Alex. £15, brother.
Thank you, Jacques. Thank you. Thanks to everyone. I want to say thank you to our competitors, people on track that I had fantastic battles with, people involved in this little community of ours that just keeps building and making it better race after race. Yeah, and thanks to you again, Jacques, for the organization of it all.
No problem, man. It's just it's a privilege to have everybody race with us. It's been a bit of a slog to get here, but it's great. I must say, Alex, watching you race, especially in the Corvette in the rain, was quite something. That you didn't win that race, but I know how hard that car is to drive with the understeer that it had, and the way you were actually oversteering it through the corner was very impressive to watch. So, well done. It'll be interesting to see how you get on in season 2.
Thank you. I think actually that wet Spa race was probably the easiest driving of the car for me. I found the dry conditions worse for that car, but it was a good challenge.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Let's move on. So we're going to go on to our 4th place competitor, who is quite new to the championship. But he's already made his mark as one of the more challenging drivers. He's been really, really up there and taking the heat to the guys out in front. So we'd like to say well done to Mr. Venture 26, aka Steve. Well done, sir.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hi, I'd just like to say thanks to everyone. It's been a great season. New to the league and learning as we go along, and can't wait for the second season. Really exciting. Just like thank you for the opportunity to race in your league.
No problem. Thank you, sir.
And congratulations to the 3 above me as well, and everyone else who's done well in the season.
Absolutely. So you've earned yourself a £10 prize. No, it doesn't sound like much, but it's something.
Thank you very much.
It's something, it's a step forward.
I didn't expect any.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again for joining us, and it's been a bit of a, we are very strict on the rules, but it's they're there for a reason, and everybody's gonna get a taste of it at some point. But we look forward to your efforts in the second season.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so let's move on. Next up, we've got Category 1 overall champion. Sorry, Category 1 champion, not the overall champion. That goes to none other than Mr. McFlurry. Well done, sir. Yet another podium to your name.
Yeah, probably the sleeper of of all the cars we used, because it was quite a tricky thing on the brakes, and people got a lot faster in it. And I think I got a bit lucky with some of the racing towards the end of the season. So I'll take it, but I know that it was very close. So congrats to everybody improving, because it was a tough little thing to drive, even though it's called a shopping cart.
Okay, we're actually referring to the Toyotas in this instance. But yeah, the Toyotas were really, really difficult to drive by design. And the idea was to really kind of get everybody to learn how to drive such a tricky thing. And I think it worked, because as we went through the season, everybody kind of got their pace up and learned how to drive a car that's really oversteer happy on the brakes if you trail brake it, and then oversteer happy on the power. So anyhow, well done, Mr. McFlurry. Let's move on. Category 2 champion. This was a surprise. Mr. Davide 1901. Well done, sir. I must say, I was extremely impressed at the last race. Is Davide with us? Yes, he is.
Yeah, thanks a lot. You know what? It was a really tough race in general. Most of the races were all really tough, but I think I just tried to hold out as much as I could in that category, especially. But a great racing from everyone, and I really do hope to see season 2 come along nicely.
Thanks, man. Yeah, season 2 I think is going to be great. It's quite a bit different. It's one manufacturer season, and the cars are going to be quite a bit faster, especially the Group 3 cars. It'll be really good to see those on the track. But yeah, well done, Davide. That last race at Brands Hatch really was a stellar performance. You soaked up the pressure. You just did everything right. So really, that's outstanding performance. Okay.
Cheers for that.
No worries, bud. Let's move on. Category 3 champion goes to, again, Mr. Brian Reed in the Lexus. Mr. Reed, kind of the dark horse, but always there to give you a headache, especially if he's behind you. Mr. Reed, how do you feel about that, brother? Sorry, can't hear you, Brian.
Sorry, man. Don't know what happens there. It keeps putting me off. But sorry, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Because we used the Lexus, I think, before, and I stuck with it.
No, we've lost you again, bud.
Damn, I need to reverse this, man. Yeah, no, sorry. So I would say probably because the double points in this class also helped a lot with, and the season started strong in this class, and so I managed to bag a lot of points there. And also, like I said previously, I've used this car before, so I've also gotten to the hang of the handling and etc. So. But yeah, it was good fun, and I was surprised to know myself that it was competitive. So I just took advantage where I could.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well done. Listen, you can't dominate all the time, though, hey? You're just gonna have to give the other guys a chance.
No, it's
please.
tough. It's tough. The guys are coming through. They give a man a headache, man. You know, there's lots of guys that are very strong in this. So I was lucky, to be fair, very lucky.
Sure. Look, I guess Alex also missed out on two events, which really helped everyone. I think, you know, Alex really is. If you let him get away, he's just going to dominate. So
that's right. No, definitely.
Make
It's
sure
going
it
to be a
doesn't do
tough one
that.
the next season.
Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, let's
Thank
move
you.
on. Thanks, Brian. We're going to move on now. Our next award goes to Captain. It's a Captain Consistency Award. I put this together now. I had a look at the points and how they accumulated, and two drivers really stood out in this whole thing. Those two drivers are Cephalicious and Death Raccoon. The points, like if you plot the points curve, it was pretty much a straight line, meaning that they were extremely consistent in their positions. Cephalicious, let's start with you. How was your season, and how do you feel that you finished, and what are your hopes for next season? If you're there.
Well, thank you very. I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah.
This season, my thoughts on it, it's hard to sort of summarize, but it's just been great, to be honest. You got the entire build up. It feels like a race week every week, which I like. It's sort of Monday, come home from college, you set up a PlayStation, do half an hour of driving. Same Wednesday when McFlurry's got his lobby open, and it comes all the way to Friday. I think it's just great. It's great fun. The racing's clean. I love it. Sometimes I'll come last in qualifying. Sometimes I think once I came sixth or something. So I think I do have occasional good bits of performance. But I think main thing is it's good fun. So thank you for running it.
No problem. Thank you for joining us, sir. And again, that consistency will get you further up the field, hopefully this season. Mr. Death Raccoon, I don't know if he is with us. How did your season go, and where do you see yourself in season 2?
Hi guys. Thank you all very much for my first sort of season racing. It was really a lot of fun. Learned a lot along the way, and I think everyone did excellent. No matter who finished sort of up front, down, more towards the bottom. I think everyone really had a good season, and thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Great, that's excellent, brother. Excellent. All right, we're going to move on to There's 2 more awards I'm going to hand out. The next one is for the most improved driver. That goes to Jedi Jonah. Well done, sir. I'm not sure if you're with us. You are. Well done. Again, I looked at the overall points and how they accumulated and how people did, and you really stood out in how you progressed through your finishings or your final placed positions. Where do you see yourself in season 2?
Cheers very much, Jack. I didn't expect that at all. Season 1 was a sharp learning curve, as I'm sure it was for all of us. Car choice is obviously not what we're all used to, and it took a little while to kind of get into the groove. But I think having to adapt to those kind of the difficult driving conditions in the cars, I kind of got far more comfortable with it as the season went on. Hopefully season 2 just means onwards and upwards, I guess.
Absolutely. Well done. Look, I don't think it's it's going to be like this all the time, but well done. It was certainly tough competition, and every race was really difficult. So I think just if everybody just keeps improving, we'll be able to have these nose-to-tail races that I dream of. However, we still want some passing and diving and whatnot. But let's move on. So thank you, Mr. Jedi. The last award, last but absolutely not least, goes to it's actually the Sportsmanship Award, and there's one person that has stuck with us for long, and that is Mr. Adders. I know he's kind of babysitting at the moment. I'm not sure if he can speak, but Brian and I, we've had long discussions about our friend Mr. Adders, and he's hung in there. He's a school teacher. he obviously has to battle with kids the whole day, and then he comes and races with us, and then he battles with kids online. So he's come a long way in his driving development. He's also racing against some really, really tough competition. Adders, I'm not sure if you can hear me, if you can say anything. Are you there? Okay, probably not. But yeah, well done.
Hello, Jack. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Hello?
can hear you, Adders.
Ah, hello. Sorry, I had to unpress the mute button.
No problem, no problem. Well
Didn't
done,
quench.
sir. Well done.
Thank you. I appreciate your help, Jack, and Brian and Flurry especially. Everyone's helped out loads, and I just need to get some consistency in, and hopefully this year, this next season, this will sort of come to some fruition. All this extra training I'm getting. So, but thanks for that. No, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. So, like these cars that we're going to be racing this year, this season, they're quite a bit easier to drive. So hopefully, your driving style will adapt quicker to them, and yeah, we'll be able to get some good points and finish high up the leaderboard this season.
Right.
Excellent. Well, that pretty much concludes it. So what we're going to do now is pretty much go and do some burnout somewhere. So I'm going to go on mute, and then we're going to jump on to Mr. McFlurry's. He's got a lobby open. We'll jump on there, do some burnouts, and then we're going to call this a wrap. So thank you, everybody, for joining the prize giving. We'll see you in a bit. So there's a little sneak peek of season 2. So in season 2 we're going to be running, it's pretty much going to be a BMW club kind of thing. There's going to be 2 classes, class A and a class B, and they'll be determined by your finishing position in season 1. So kind of where you finished in season 1, that'll determine whether you finish, whether you place in class A or B. So the top 7 will be in class A. From position 8 onwards, you'll be placed in class B, and then the differentiator will be the number board. Class A is green, class B is pretty much apologies. Class B is pretty much it's pink, magenta. So yeah, that's the designations, and they're going to be, so there's 3 categories again. Category A is going to be pretty much that BMW, the 1989 M3. Class B, let me just look down here. Apologies, not Class B, Category 2. Let me just find it. Here we go. Category 2 will be a one-make series BMW M4 Group 4 car. So Category 1 will be the M300 M3 Sport Evolution 1989. It will be open to tuning. However, it will have let's just see who's doing some mega burnouts here. Mr. Davide. Oh, well done, sir. Well done. So, anyhow, it will have suspension will be open. It's going to have 321 horsepower. It'll be 1,080 kilograms. Drivetrain is open, however the gearbox will be fixed as stock. How we will check that is we will just do some random onboard shots, and then you can always hear whether it's got a sequential box. Suspension will be open, tires will be racing medium, and everything else kind of fixed. We're getting some great shots here. This boy is doing some mega burnouts. Well done. So after this, we're not going to stream it. We're going to have some BMW racing. And anyhow, so Category 2, which will be the second race for the evening, will be a one-make series, Group 4. Everything will be fixed on BOP, and we'll be racing race mediums. Now, the tire wear and the fuel depletion will be random. So, and the competitors won't know what that is for each race. Then, Category 3 will be a Group 3 selection of cars. It will all run on BOP, and tires are racing medium. Tire wear is unknown, fuel depletion is unknown. So, what we're going to do is you have the option to run the Z4 GT3 2011, the M6 GT3 2016, or the M3 GT BMW Motorsport 2011 car. So yeah, that's pretty much the setup for season 2. It's only going to start in a few weeks' time. We're going to let the competitors have a bit of a break because it is going to be 10 rounds. It's going to be run for 10 weeks. It's going to be tough. It's a lot of tough racing. Let's just jump onto so we're going to have. Sorry, hold on a sec. So, round 1 will be Kyoto Driving Park. Round 2 will be, round 2 will be Interlagos. Round 3 will be Autopolis. Round 4 will be Red Bull Ring, the main circuit. Round 5 will be Nürburgring. Round 6 will be the Goodwood circuit. Round 7 will be Catalonia. Round 8 will be Red Bull Ring, the short circuit. Round 9 will be Spa, and round 10 will be Brands. However, for Category 3, these will not be the circuits that we are racing. So we will be racing different circuits. Apologies, I made a mistake there. Different circuits, and again, the number of laps, the tire wear, and fuel depletion is unknown for these drivers. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a really tough race, tough season ahead, and a lot of the guys are really looking forward to it. So, Mr. Ian B, again, another great competitor. He's really done well this season. Looking forward to seeing how he can get on this year as we progress through the year. So there are some mega prizes for the overall 2021 overall champion. Champion being placing first in the championship, then second place there will be a prize, and third place there will be a prize. However, the first place prize is is quite something that's going to be revealed in a little bit. I'll probably do a little video about that, but yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. We're going to call this one a wrap. Thank you everybody for joining us, and thank you for supporting us and being part of this journey. We look forward to seeing you on the 23rd of April. That is when the first race is going to be. Stay tuned to this YouTube channel. You can always hit the subscribe button, click the bell to make sure you get notification when we go live. You can also jump on to Instagram and look us up on Instagram, SSBB Esport. You'll be able to find us there, and we'll send out notifications as we get close to the first round. But thank you very much, and thank you to everybody for joining us. It's been a great season, and congratulations to all the competitors. We'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.